Good morning. Thank you all for joining. We will get started in just a moment as we clear the waiting room. As a reminder, when you are entering, please do remain on mute unless or until you are presenting or providing testimony before the board.
I can't get that.
Just another moment as folks are still entering from the waiting room. Good morning. This is a hearing before the licensing board for the city of Boston. Today is Wednesday, November 19th, 2025. Today's hearing is being held pursuant to temporary amendments to the open meeting law. That is what allows us to meet virtually. Today's hearing is being recorded and will be posted to the City of Boston's website. Before I review procedural matters, I will introduce Chairwoman of the Board, Kathleen Joyce.
Thanks, Danny. Good morning. My name is Kathleen Joyce. I'm Chair of the Boston Licensing Board. Today, I'm also joined by Commissioner Liam Curran and Commissioner Kiana Saxon.
Thank you very much. I will call each item in the order that it appears on this morning's agenda, with one exception. We will be calling one item out of order this morning to accommodate a scheduling conflict. I will, once I call the item into the record, I will ask who is present on behalf of the applicant. You'll make a brief presentation regarding your proposal, followed by questions by the chair and commissioners. Following questions, there will be an opportunity for testimony, beginning with elected officials or their representatives. For members of the general public who wish to provide testimony, please limit your testimony to 2 minutes, and please state your name, address, and affiliation, if any. We will be calling item number 7 out of order to begin this morning's agenda. Calling item number 7, Metropolitan Liquor Associates, Inc., doing business as Top Liquors, located at 435 to 439 Hyde Park Ave in Roslindale. Holder of a retail package store, all alcoholic beverages license, has petitioned for a change of officers, directors, and has petitioned for a change of stock interest. Attorney Tim Burke. Attorney Burke.
Good morning. I'd like to thank the board for scheduling, putting me at the front of the list. My flight is even earlier than was originally anticipated, and I really appreciate the courtesy you folks have given me for letting me go first. We have here as a relatively straightforward matter. Top Liquors or Metropolitan Liquors has been owned by Gregory Stevens, who is here, the father, for 44 years. He's, he wants to step back a bit, and his sons, who've been working at the business for a long time, want to take a partial interest. Gregory, who went to UMass Boston and graduated, has been working at the business since he was 18 years of age. Christopher, who's sitting next to his father, you can't see me, which is fine, is a gentleman wearing a hat, or was wearing a hat on my right here. He's been working at the business since he returned from his tour of duty in Afghanistan, the United States Army. There will be no real changes in the operation of the business. Everything is just, as much as anything, this is being done for estate planning and to help the family move forward. We're certainly willing to answer any questions you may have. We'd like to thank you for considering this.
Thank you very much. Thank you all for joining us and for that explanation. I don't have any questions at this time. Commissioners, do you?
I do not, thank you.
None from me, thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Seeing none, the board will take this under advisement. Thank you very much.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Good day.
We're turning back to the top of this morning's agenda, calling item number 1, the Sunkin Inc., doing business as Gateway Canteen, located at 19 to 23 Hudson Street, has applied for a common victular license to be exercised on the above 800 square foot basement level restaurant. It's a Hong Kong style cafe serving hot and cold Chinese teas, coffee, soft drinks, sandwiches, and snacks with storage and a restroom located behind the counter. Manager Po Sang Tse, hours of operation 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Who is present on behalf of the applicant?
We are here, sir.
Great. Good morning. Thank you for being with us. If you could please briefly present the concept to the board.
So the concept is a Hong Kong style cafe, operating or selling coffee, milk tea, and sandwiches and soups. Basically, that's for the, mostly catered to the neighborhood people. And we want to make a slight adjustment, like uh, change the operation hour from 7 a.m. instead of 6 a.m. And two of the partners, the officer here, is Chinatown residents, so they just want to cater to the, resident and greater Chinatown community.
Thank you. Thank you for that explanation. Are there any seats in this location or is it just takeout?
22 seats.
22 seats. And when do you expect to open?
As soon as we can. We've been waiting for a while. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. I have no questions. Commissioners, do you?
I do not, thank you.
No questions from me. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives? Yes, Ashley from Councilor Flynn's office. I do see your hand raised.
Thank you, Attorney Green, Madam Chair, members of the board. This is Ashley Levy from Councilor Flynn's office. Councilor Flynn would like to go on record in support. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Seeing none, the board will take this under advisement. Thank you very much. Calling item number 2, Saffron Inc., doing business as Dorchester Pizza and Fried Chicken, located at 159 Washington Street in Dorchester. Has applied for a common victualler license to be exercised on the above 1,900 square foot single-story restaurant. Features a customer service counter directly ahead upon entry with a kitchen, employee-only restroom, and exit door located behind the counter. Manager Sabir Chowdhury, hours of operation 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Who's present on behalf of the applicant? Oh, hang on. I do see you speaking, but you're on mute. One sec. I just asked you to unmute. There we go.
Yeah, thank you. Good morning, everyone. This is Sabir Chaudhary. I'm representing Safrin Incorporation. Our DBA is Dorchester Pizza and Fried Chicken. So I'm serving this community almost 10 years, and this is our first restaurant venture. So it's gonna be a to-go spot. There is no sitting. So we are expecting to serve 10 to 11. So that's what we are expecting, and we need your cooperation and your permissions for that. Thank you so much. If you have any question, I'm happy to answer.
Thank you very much for joining us today. When do you expect to open?
Ma'am, as soon as possible.
Okay, thanks very much. I have no questions. Commissioners, do you?
Not at this time, thank you.
None from me. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Madam Chair and members of the board, for the record, my name is Jeremy Bembury. I am the Dorchester Community Engagement Specialist for the Office of Neighborhood Services. The applicant has completed the community process, which consisted of an abutters meeting facilitated on October 16th with no guests present, no inquiries were made, no concerns were raised. Next, the proponent presented to Erie Ellington Civic Association, which completed the community process, and the proposal was approved to move forward. Thank you for your time in the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. Would like to defer to the board for their judgment.
Thank you, Jeremy. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you. Calling item number 3, Fazirad LLC, doing business as Turkish Lazuri Cafe, located at 1 North Beacon Street in Alston. Holder of a common victualer's license has petitioned to change the closing hour of the licensed business from currently 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. to 10 a.m. to 3 a.m. Who is present on behalf of the applicant?
Hello?
Yes, good morning.
Hi, good morning. My name is Rafat Kanka. I was here actually last month as well.
Yes.
There's a problem with a little bit of miscommunication with the ACA meeting. So I got that done first, and then I got that. So now I'm here again talking to you guys. So we are currently operating from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. And as I said before, we have 60 seats currently. And we're open 7 days a week. So we wanted to change it from 10 a.m. to 3 a.m. A couple years back, actually last year, we were at a different location, just 2 doors down, and we were operating there from 10 a.m. to 3 a.m. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I believe. And now we want to do the same thing, but this time we want to do it for 7 days, 10 a.m. to 3 a.m.
Okay, thanks very much. So tell me a little bit more about how you're going to staff this place from 10 p.m. until, or from, 10 p.m. to 3 a.m. How many
Uh-huh.
people will be working?
Yeah.
Will people be able to come in and just order takeout, or do they have to sit down and be served?
So we don't have any liquor. We don't have a liquor license. This is not a liquor license. So what the plan is, what we did before was we were having 2 line cooks, 1 dishwasher, and 2 servers. And we'll have the 2 servers will be able to take both dine-in and takeout orders. We do have seats as well. Again, this is not we don't have a liquor license, so we won't be serving liquor. Only some good Turkish food. Before it was only takeout, but now we wanted to change it if it's possible to dine-in and takeout.
Okay, the reason why I'm asking these questions is I'm trying to get a feel for how much of your business between 10 and 3 a.m. is going to be people standing in line, coming out of a bar, waiting. I know you don't serve alcohol, but they could be
Mhm.
highly intoxicated. They could get into
Mhm.
fights. And
Yeah.
you have 2 staff people trying to serve people, ring stuff up in a
Yeah.
cash, in a cash register, and also manage the line.
Mhm.
Um, so those are the things I'm looking at. So is this where someone comes in and they're waiting for a table of 4, like
Yeah.
you do at a diner downtown, or is it like there's one line?
Yeah.
So
I
explain.
get you. I get you. Yeah. So most of our from 10 p.m. or yeah, from 10 p.m. to 3 a.m. most of our orders are takeout, from Uber Eats, Grubhub, and DoorDash. Normally during the weekends, especially, we would have 6 servers in the front. But since it's only two, the reason why I did 2 servers is because it doesn't get busy like it did last year. It didn't get busy. It was mostly takeout. For dining, it would not get busy during that time. So we close right now. So for instance, from after 9 p.m., it would not get busy usually. So I would drop the staff members, by almost like 50% after that time. So that's why I did it for two servers during that, especially during the weekends. Um, we would have 6 servers being on the front, but after that certain time range, it drops down tremendously, and it's only takeout from then on.
Okay. So I'm sorry, are you having 2 servers or 6 servers? I'm confused.
No. So I'll have 6 servers from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. And then it will be
Okay.
2 servers from 10 p.m. to 3 a.m.
Okay.
Just because there isn't that much dining business, mostly takeout.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Commissioners, do you have any questions?
Not at this time, thank you.
None for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Good morning, C. Johnson with the Office of Neighborhood Services. This applicant completed the ONS community process. In 2024, they distributed an informational flyer to abutters advising them of the hours change. Applicant currently operates an establishment that shares a common wall with this establishment that is open until 3 a.m. So we took the flyering from 2024 and the comments solicited with it as completion of the community process. The applicant did re-meet with the Alston Civic Association last month, which has submitted today a letter to our office indicating they support the application. With that background, our office defers judgment to the board. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Any further questions from the board following the testimony? Seeing none, the board will take this under advisement. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Calling item number 4, SPD Hospitality LLC, doing business as Wishing Cup, located at 45 Court Street. Holder of a common victualler license has petitioned to change the closing hours of the business from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. to 3 a.m. Who is present on behalf of the applicant?
My name is Karan Damecha. Speaking on behalf of Wishing Cup, our current hours of operation are 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. We'd like to extend those hours of operations as well from 6 a.m. to 3 a.m. We're a purpose-driven cafe. So the concept behind Wishing Cup, and we really want to expand our reach and enable more customers to come into us, is we actually grant one wish every month. And that's kind of our whole USP behind our concept. It is a cafe concept at the end of the day, though, with baked goods, sandwiches, desserts, and coffees. And that's why we really wanted to extend those hours on towards 3 a.m.
Okay. So tell me a little bit, are you seeing an uptick in business or
Yes, we
expecting that
are.
from 10 p.m. to 3 a.m.?
So yes, so actually the way we're going to be doing this is we're going to be opening the cafe from our current hours of operation Monday through Friday are 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. And then on weekends we're open from 9 p.m. until 5 p.m. And then we're going to close down the cafe and we're going to reopen again at 9 p.m. until 3 a.m. just for those later hours. Because it is not a full service restaurant, it is a cafe style. So there's one line of entry to enter and free seating for people who wish to sit down at the cafe.
Okay. So in that neighborhood, this is Government Center, correct?
Yes, it
Are
is.
you
It is
seeing a
right
lot
next
of
to
foot
Government Center.
traffic? Are you seeing a lot of traffic on the weekends?
We're not seeing a lot of foot traffic there on the weekends, but this is predominantly for Uber Eats, Grubhub, and DoorDash and late night deliveries
Okay.
to expand our kind of reach out. Similar to how there was the late night initiative done by the mayor, we also wanted to, expand into the late night segment for
Okay.
our cafe.
Thank you. Commissioners, do you have any questions?
Not at this time. Thank you.
No questions. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on
Thank you.
this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Hello, Licensing Board Chair members. My name is Eva Jones, representing the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services regarding 45 Court Street. Our office defers to the board's judgment. A community process was conducted, including an abutters meeting held on 8/23/25 that was not attended by any community members. The proposal was not in the catchment area of any of the civic associations either, so they were not required to meet. At this time, the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services defers to the board's judgment. Thank you for your time and consideration.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Board will take this under advisement. Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling item number 5, MHF Devonshire Operating 5 LLC, doing business as Hyatt Centric Boston, located at 54 Devonshire Street. Holder of an in-holder all alcoholic beverages license has petitioned to change the manager of the licensed business from Vincent Ellis to Michael Robert O'Connell, who is present on behalf of the applicant.
I'm Michael O'Connell here.
Great. Thank you very much. We do see you.
Thank you. Thanks for joining us. Mr. O'Connell, are you a citizen?
Yes, I am.
Are you a resident of the Commonwealth?
Yes, I am. I live in Dorchester.
What is your experience in the food and beverage industry?
Yeah, so I've been in hospitality for 20 plus years, GM for about 12. So very familiar with F&B. Been in GM for about 8 years now as well, in full service hotels.
Okay. And are you familiar with the rules and regulations of this board, the ABCC and the laws of the Commonwealth pertaining to the sale and service of alcohol?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I don't have any questions. Commissioners, do you?
I do not. Thank you.
None for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Board will take this under advisement. Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling item number 6, CHSP TRS Boston 2 LLC, doing business as the Hyatt Regency Boston, located at 1 Avenue de Lafayette. Holder of an in-holder all alcoholic beverages license has petitioned to change the manager of the licensed business from Criseldo Thomas to Peter Henry Gertzy, who is present on behalf of the applicant.
I am today.
Great.
Okay. There you are. Thanks. Thank you for joining us. Are you a citizen?
I am, yes.
Are you a resident of Massachusetts?
I am. I presently live in Quincy.
What is your experience in the food and beverage industry?
36 years in the hospitality industry, 3 hotels, Doubletree Boston, Royal Sonesta in Cambridge, and the last 19 here at the Hyatt Regency Boston.
Okay. Are you familiar with the rules and regulations of our board, the ABCC, and the laws of the Commonwealth pertaining to the sale and service of alcohol?
I am, yes.
Thanks. I have no other questions. Commissioners, do you?
I do not. Thank you.
No questions from me. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Seeing none, the board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, I have my hand raised, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Ashley.
Yep, thank you. This is Ashley Levy from Counselor Flynn's office. Counselor Flynn would like to go on record in support. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Sorry about that. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify? Now the board will take this under advisement. Item 7 was already heard at the top of this hearing. Calling item number 8, Sobo Wine Inc., doing business as Sobo Wine and Spirits, located at 259 Dorchester Street in South Boston. Holder of a retail package store, all alcoholic beverages license, has petitioned for a change of stock interest and to change the DBA of the licensed business to City Liquor and Smoke Shop. Attorney Andrew Upton. Attorney Upton.
Good morning, everyone. Andrew Upton. With me is Michael Corey, who's the corporate counsel to the applicant, as well as Nilesh Patel, who is the husband of the proposed investor, Yashika Patel, who's in the third trimester of a pregnancy and having some minor issues, so she could not be with us today. This is a stock transfer. This store has come on some hard times. They have asked Yashika Patel and her sister Palak Patel to invest some money to help them rebalance a bank loan and revive the store to the quality that they want so they can serve the community better and hope to make a profit. It's not a transfer. It's the same licensee. It's the same manager. There's no change in the premise. All that is at issue is the stock transfer, and we're glad to answer any questions. And also the DBA, of course.
Thank you. Thanks, attorney, and thank you both for joining us today. I don't have any questions. Commissioners, do you?
I do not. Thank you.
None for me. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives? Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Conrad, I do see your hand raised. Is that for this item or number 9 that which has not been called in yet?
That's for this item. Wait,
Okay.
yes, it's for the Marble Market, yes.
No, Marlboro Wine is the next item.
Oh, okay, well, I'm sorry.
No, no worries. Thank you very much. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on item number 8? This is Sobo Wine and Spirits in South Boston. Great. Seeing none, the board will take this under advisement. Calling into the record, item 9, related transaction, Marlboro Liquor Market, Inc., doing business as Marlboro Market, located at 45 Massachusetts Ave, holder of a retail package store, all alcoholic beverages license, has petitioned for a change of stock interest and a petition to change the DBA of the licensed business to City Liquor and Smoke Shop. Attorney Andrew Upton once again. Attorney Upton.
Good morning again, everyone. Andrew Upton. With me on this one as well is attorney Mike Corey, the corporate counsel, and Nilesh Patel, representing his wife for the reasons previously mentioned. This is a very similar transaction to the one we just saw in South Boston. This is the Marlboro Market. After 8 years in business, they have fallen on some hard times and are feeling pressure from the bank. So they need a new investment to stabilize the business and keep it going. We are going to do a stock transfer, 37% each to the Patel sister and sister-in-law. Again, this is not a transfer. It's just a stock sale. It's the exact same licensee, the same manager, the same premises. I suggest that the decision for the board here is only on the character and fitness of the 2 new shareholders. They have no disqualifying criminal convictions. They are eligible under all legal criteria to become new stockholders. So it's quite a narrow question of approving these 2 to buy the stock of this corporation. And with that, we're glad to answer any questions.
Okay, we have received, I just want to get on the record and see if you have any comments. We have received some complaints about litter caused by miniature bottles and stuff. Have those issues been brought to the attention of the current owners and the new investors? And do they have any response to the litter?
I don't believe they have. That being said, we did have some outreach from NAB about 25 hours ago, And we are certainly willing to address those issues and meet with them. The whole idea is to upgrade and improve this store, which has fallen on some hard times. These investors are involved in several other liquor stores, as is Mr. Patel, two which were approved in Boston, one at 44 Winter Street, as anyone walking by can see, is a clean, well-lit, well-monitored place. Yashika and Palak Patel have a store in Tewksbury, which has had no problems and has been a positive influence. So with new investment and new input from these new owners, we expect that will certainly improve all aspects of the operation. And they're certainly glad to meet with any abutters, neighbors, neighborhood associations going forward. Although for stock transfer, there is no statutory requirement for that, nor is there any ONS requirement. So we haven't done it yet, but upon request, we certainly would.
Yeah, and you're right, attorney, there is no statutory requirement for an application like this to meet with the community or the abutters, but I think that's a good idea. Again, just wanted to share that we have received correspondence of that nature, but putting it on the record, there is no formal requirement that they do that before business proceeds before the board. It's always in the best interest, I think, of an applicant to build those relationships with the neighbors in the neighborhood, but with that, I have no other questions. Before we move on to the public questions, Commissioner Curran and Commissioner Saxon, do you have any?
Not at this time. Thank you.
No questions, thanks.
Thank you very much. Are there any individuals who would like to testify, beginning with elected officials or their representatives? Okay. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify? The first hand I see raised is Conrad Armstrong. You may unmute and you'll have up to 2 minutes to provide your testimony.
Good morning, commissioners and board. Conrad Armstrong from Marlborough Street, representing the Neighbor Association of Back Bay. We only really found out about the nature of this case through a phone call with the attorney last night. This is more, it didn't show up as you apparently isn't a statutory requirement to go through the community process, but it isn't a full liquor license transfer, but it is a 74% transfer. It's almost the same as the kind of transfer that would have to go through the community process. And so we are asking that this decision just be deferred so that they can talk to the neighbor association. Our next meeting is December 1, which is less than 2 weeks away from now. So I don't think that's request is an undue burden on the applicant.
Thank you, Conrad. Next hand that I see raised is from Claire Kaplan. You may please provide your testimony. You'll have up to 2 minutes to do so.
Good morning. Thank you to the board and the commissioners. My name is Claire Kaplan, 395 Marlborough Street. I've lived in the neighborhood for over 11 years. And to address the concerns of neighbors and the issues specifically of litter, I'd like to speak to the attorney and also the board to see if they could consider prohibiting the sale of nips. The overwhelming amount of litter is nips throughout the neighborhood, on our sidewalks, in the tree pits. It's been an ongoing problem. It was not a problem with the former business, Marlborough Market. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The next hand I see raised is from Attorney Corey. You may please provide your testimony before the board as well.
Thank you very much. My name is Mike Corey. I'm corporate counsel and assisting the buyer with the financing that they're going to obtain to improve this this store. 1/3 of the 1/3 of the sales of this store are related to individual serving bottles. And if those were taken away, it would just kill the purchase. Our client would walk away and the current owner would continue to operate as it has. Individual sales of individual serving units are not illegal and are not prohibited within the city of Boston. By allowing our client to come in with their track record of operations at liquor stores, substantially improve the store, the neighborhood, and we can certainly talk about assisting with controlling litter. But what the board, my co-counsel, Attorney Upton, has discussed with the chairs of the neighborhood association, other things that we can do to make the neighborhood better. But what we can't do is outlaw individual serving bottles. It's a third of the revenue, and if that goes away, then there's no financing and there's no purchase by our client. And in that event, the store will stay as it is in the shape it is. It needs work, and our clients are ready to put that money in. That's why they're willing to invest as much as they are. That being said, they can't, in the context of stepping in, kill the business. And the board has made clear that they don't want to talk about anything other than outlawing individual serving units, which just can't be done. We're happy to meet with the board, discuss things further with them about all kinds of issues, but we can't agree on outlawing the individual serving units as part of the approval. So thank you.
Thank you for that context. The next hand I see raised is from George Lewis. You may please provide your testimony, Mr. Lewis.
Good afternoon. I live on the same block. This store has been a blight to the neighborhood since they moved in. We had a place called the Marlboro Market, which was family owned. It was a market. This place is a liquor store. You can get a candy bar, but you can't get any household items, any food, anything. I don't know if they're aware, but every other liquor establishment in the Back Bay has an agreement with the neighborhood not to sell nips. This is the only store in the neighborhood that sells nips. So every nip you see thrown on the sidewalk, thrown in the alley, thrown in the tree pit fences is coming from their store. They've been here long enough to correct this problem, and they haven't done anything about it. So I would like them to tell us now that they will come meet with the neighborhood on December 1st. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I don't see any other hands raised. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Are there any further questions?
Yes, could I testify?
Sure, if you could please identify yourself. You'll have 2 minutes
Sure.
for your testimony.
Alexandra Crevon of 427 Marlborough Street. Thank you, the board, and for the commission for bringing this matter up. I live opposite the Marlborough Market. We do have issues with the nips and trash. They're being put into our planters. They're left, as Claire said, in the tree wells, etc. We never had this issue before. With the previous owners of the Marlborough Market, they did great business. They included groceries, sandwiches, and they just weren't relying on liquor sales. So if they were to implement something like that back for the neighborhood, I'm sure the neighborhood would support them full-heartedly. They just need to help us to keep the neighborhood clean. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Any further questions from the board following the testimony?
Attorney Upton, you can get in touch with if you haven't already been in touch with Conrad, correct?
I have been in touch with Conrad. We are more than happy to meet with the board. We are willing to consider any number of steps to mitigate any predicted or foreseen problems. This place has been there for 8 years. It has had its problems. A new investment is certainly going to upgrade it and improve it. However, we are debating the character and fitness of the investors. The public need is already established. And as Attorney Corey said, it is unlikely that this deal would be economically viable if we could not continue to sell the product mix we have. That being said, these guys run great stores. They're good people. They're more than willing to meet with the neighborhood before, during, and after this process. But we do not feel it is appropriate to condition the license in any way or restrict the current sales package.
Thanks.
Thank you.
It sounds like that meeting's December 1st. We often request people to meet with them, not necessarily in lieu of a vote, but sometimes it happens at the same time. So,
We would be more than happy to take that meeting or any others with the neighborhood
Mhm.
association. We would ask that the Boston board not defer their vote on this issue because of the statutory restrictions I mentioned and also because of the timeliness in terms of our application for the financing.
sure. Understood. Appreciate you willing to work with them. With that, I have no other questions.
Thank you. Any further questions from the board on this matter? Board will take this under advisement. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling item number 10, Pranzini Inc., doing business as Piatini, located at 226 Newbury Street, holder of a common victular 7-day all alcoholic beverages license, has petitioned to amend the description of the licensed business from in 2 rooms, kitchen and storage in the basement, outdoor patio for 24 guests, capacity breakdown, 226 Newbury Street, 34 persons inside, 12 outside, 228 Newbury Street, 43 persons inside, 12 outside. 2, in 3 rooms, kitchen and storage in basement consisting of 2,605 square feet, 2 annual outdoor patios on private property consisting of 300 total square feet for 24 guests, with 10 p.m. closing hour. Capacity breakdown, 226 Newbury Street, 21 persons inside, 12 outside. 228 Newbury Street, 75 persons inside, 12 outside. Total square footage, 2,905. 2 front entrances and 2 rear exits. Attorney John Aida. Attorney Aida.
Thank you, Attorney Green, Madam Chair, Commissioners, John Aida, McDermott, Coolty, Miller, and Hanley, on behalf of the licensee. Joining me this morning is Josephine Olivero. Josephine is the owner and manager of record. We are requesting an alteration of premise. This property takes up both 226 and 228 Newbury Street. There has been an expansion to the rear of the property as well as interior improvements. 800 square feet has been added to the rear of 228 Newbury Street, and the kitchen's footprint at 226 Newbury Street has been expanded. To accommodate that expanded kitchen at 226, the seating has been reduced from 33 to 21 seats. And with the addition of the 800 square feet at 228 Newbury Street, the seating has increased from 43 to 75 seats. There are no changes to the outdoor seating. That remains at 24 seats. The overall indoor seats will now be 96 seats. They have their updated inspectional services certificate as well as their assembly permit that's already in hand. And we also presented before the Neighborhood Association Back Bay on November 3rd. Happy to answer any questions you might have.
Thank you very much. I don't have any questions. Commissioner Curran or Saxon, Commissioner Saxon?
I have no questions. Thank you.
None for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives? Any other individuals who would like to testify? I see a hand raised from Conrad Armstrong. Mr. Armstrong, you may please provide your testimony.
I'm Conrad Armstrong from Marble Street, representing Neighborhood Association Back Bay. I couldn't find whether or not I sent the board an email, so I'll say the applicant met with us and NAB does not oppose this application.
Thank you very much. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Board will take this under advisement. Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling item number 11, 111 LLC, doing business as Brownstone, located at 111 Dartmouth Street, holder of a common victular 7-day all alcoholic beverages license, has petitioned to transfer the license and the location from 111 LLC to Mother's East Tavern LLC, doing business as Mother's East Tavern. Advertised as 289 Dorchester Avenue. It is actually 289 Dorchester Street in South Boston. We have confirmed that the application has been corrected and the abutter notifications were sent to the correct addresses. Alec Barbara Grossi, manager, 1 a.m. closing hour. Premise consists of a single floor dining room with 2 banquettes and a bar with 15 stools. Kitchen and basement, 2 bathrooms and basement, totaling 1,700 square feet, and with 3 means of egress. Attorney Tyler Hensler. Attorney Hensler.
Good morning. Thank you, Attorney Green. Good morning, Madam Chair, members of the board. Tyler Hensler here for Mother's East Tavern LLC. Joining me is Alec Barbara Grossi, the owner and manager of record. Mother's East, as Attorney Green just said, is applying for a transfer of a Section 12 license to the applicant at 289 Dorchester Street in South Boston. I will let Alec speak more about the concept but I'll say first that the public need for a license at this location has already been established, as the Telegraph Hill Tavern was at this location for many years, perhaps in non-consecutive stints, I believe. But regardless, there's consistently been a Section 12 license at this location over the years. The character and fitness of this applicant is also honestly could not be stronger. Alec and his wife Laura, who is also a part owner of the licensee, or the applicant rather, have years of restaurant experience and alcohol service experience. They met in California while working there in the industry together, where they managed many successful and noteworthy restaurants and bars in Los Angeles. They recently moved to Massachusetts to open Mother's East Tavern here in South Boston. And further, Alec actually lived in South Boston with his parents growing up, so he's familiar with the neighborhood. Alec, I'll hand it over to you. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you were bringing to South Boston?
Hello, everybody. Thanks for having me. I'm Alec Barbagrossi. We're trying to open just a true neighborhood public house, where you can come in, get a pint, get a pot of tea, get something comforting to eat. We're building all beautiful red oak banquettes in there and, warm lighting, just a couple TVs. I really want to try to do that kind of pub but where you can get food that's like slightly better than, buffalo tenders or something. And yeah, really excited. And I just wanted to, do a community joint. So thanks for having me.
Thanks, Alex. I'll end by the community outreach process was robust. We had several meetings with the Office of Neighborhood Services, with the Andrew Square Civic Association, as well as follow-up meetings with various community leaders, as well as City Councilor Ed Flynn's office as well. These were overwhelmingly positive when it came to the concept, when it came to Alec, but it also resulted, these meetings, in not one, but two name changes. Mother's East Tavern is a name that means something to Alec and his wife Laura, and they want to thank the community for working with them, as they like the new name better than either of the previous ones. So with that, we are happy to take any questions. Thank you.
Thank you. I remember the discussion around the last name. Alec, thank you for joining us. I'm just going to cover the manager of record questions. I don't believe we covered them before. Are you a citizen?
Yes.
Do you live in Massachusetts?
Quincy.
Do you have experience in the food and beverage industry?
Yep. 20 years in restaurants and bars, and I've been running bar programs for about 8 now.
And are you familiar with the rules and regulations of our board, the ABCC, and the laws of the Commonwealth pertaining to the sale and service of alcohol?
Yes, intimately. Thank you.
Okay. With that, I have no questions. Commissioners, do you have any questions?
I do not. Thank you.
None for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify in this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Good morning, Siggy Johnson with the Office of Neighborhood Services. This applicant completed the ONS community process. Our office hosted an abutters meeting on May 5th, at which the only operational concern raised was about trash collection. The applicant met with the Andrew Square Civic Association, which is supporting this application. With that background, our office defers judgment to the board. Thank you.
Thank you. I do see Ashley's hand raised from Councilor Flynn's office. You may please provide your testimony on behalf of the councilor.
Thank you, Attorney Green, Madam Chair, members of the board. This is Ashley Levy from Councilor Flynn's office. Councilor Flynn would like to go on record in support. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? The board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling item number 12, Rockwood Music Hall Boston LLC, doing business as Rockwood Music Hall, located at 88 Van Ness Street. Holder of a general on-premise all alcoholic beverages license has petitioned to transfer the license and the location from the above to GW Eatery LLC, doing business as Tradesman, located at 176 Federal Street. Ramsey's Riviera manager. The premise consists of in one large room on ground floor with seated dining area and bar with seats for patrons, together with an additional coffee bar for counter service, storage, kitchen, and restrooms located in rear, together with a seasonal April to November outdoor patio, 187 square feet, on private property with 16 seats and an 11 p.m. closing hour. Altogether comprised of 2,815 square feet and 2 entrances and 3 exits, 2 a.m. interior closing hour. Secondly, the applicant has also petitioned to change the license type from a general on-premise to a Section 12 restaurant. And lastly, has petitioned to pledge the license to Fox Rock 176 Federal Realty, LLC. Attorney Dennis Quilty. Attorney Quilty.
Good morning, Attorney Green, Madam Chair, members of the board. I'm showing up on the screen as Ryan Gosda, but it's indeed me. Sorry about that. With me this morning, I'm here to represent the applicant this morning. With me is the proposed manager of record, Ramses Rivera, who's on screen, as well, I believe, as Peter Simonelli, who represents the ownership group. These are the same individuals who own a number of tradesman locations, which this site is proposed to be here in the city, as well as they own and operate licenses at Fin Point in the former Hyatt on Broad Street, the Urban Wild in Charlestown, and Amber Road. So they're very familiar with operations in the city. They have run all of these establishments without issues, without violations. They're very, very good operators. Tradesman is an American style eatery, lunch, dinner, coffee, and after work, beverage service as well. They will be, excuse me, open to serve throughout the day and the evening. Mr. Rivera, if I'm pronouncing your last name correctly, I hope, has ample experience in the food and beverage industry. With the present group, he's been a manager, bartender, and server since 2021, with other groups since 2015 as a manager, bartender, and server. He is a U.S. citizen and a Mass resident. We had a ONS abutters meeting on September 10th without issue. I want to point out that the location, although not an alcoholic beverage location, has previously been a Dunkin' Donuts and a Pret a Manger and has been vacant for a number of years. This is the last building on Federal Street before you come to the Surface Road at South Station, just to orient folks where this is. So it's been a restaurant use for a number of years, has been vacant. This will be a great way to re-energize this end of the downtown area, and we certainly look forward to taking any of your questions here this morning. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you both for joining us. Just going to ask the last manager record question. Are you familiar with the rules and regulations of this board, the ABCC, and the laws of the Commonwealth pertaining to the sale and service of alcohol? Mr.
Ramses?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, I should have addressed you first. With that, I have no questions. Commissioners, do you have any questions?
I do not. Thank you.
None for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives? Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Board will take this under advisement. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Calling item
Thank
Thank you. Calling item 13, Olives Inc., doing business as Figs, located at 67 Main Street in Charlestown, holder of a common victual or 7-day wines and malt beverages license, has petitioned to transfer the license and the location from the above to Sapphire Coiffures Inc., doing business as Sapphire Salon, Boston, located at 235 Newbury Street. Serge Sapphire manager, 11 p.m. closing hour. Premise consists of in one large room on the first floor, comprised of salon space with waiting area for customers, restrooms, storage, and office space located on the second floor, altogether comprised of 2,300 square feet with one entrance and 4 exits. Secondly, the applicant has petitioned to change the license type from a restaurant to a Section 12 general on premise. Who's present on behalf of the applicant?
Thank you, Secretary Green, and good morning, Madam Chair, members of the board. Attorney Ryan Gosda on behalf of the licensee. With me on the call as well is Serge Safar, who is the owner and proposed manager of record for this establishment. As was read into the record, this is an application seeking to transfer a beer and wine license to the existing Safar Salon at 235 Newbury Street, which has been in operation at this location in excess of 50 years. The salon recently came across the opportunity to acquire a beer and wine license and is now seeking to transfer that to the salon to implement another program for additional amenities for its customers so that they can enjoy a glass of wine or champagne while they enjoy their beauty services being completed at the salon. This is not too dissimilar from the concept that was implemented at the Suit Supply across the street, wherein members of that store could have a glass of wine or champagne while they waited for their suit to be tailored. But simply here, this will be while they're having their beauty services completed. Operationally, nothing will be changing on the ground at the salon. There are no physical changes, no physical bar. It would just be light beverage services to the members of the salon while they're again having their beauty services completed. The salon typically closes by 7 p.m. most nights, and there is also a request here to change the license type from a general on-premise, or rather from a CV7 to a general on-premise, given there is no food service component, just a light beverage service. The manager of record would be Serge Safar. He is a U.S. citizen, a Massachusetts resident, is familiar with the rules and regulations regarding the sale and service of alcohol, and he does have previous experience in the food and beverage industry, insofar as he is a co-owner and investor of other establishments, such as restaurants and bars, including the Serafina, actually located right next door to the salon as well. In terms of community outreach, we did host an O&S Abutters meeting and did meet with the Neighborhood Association of Back Bay on November 3rd, which voted not to oppose this application, but we're certainly happy to answer any questions that you might have this morning.
Thank you. Very unique concept. I mean, I know it's not unusual in some cities, but where do you plan on storing the alcohol?
I believe there will be a storage on the second floor of the building, which would likely be kind of a shared space with the salon equipment, generally speaking. But there is adequate, sufficient storage space at the salon.
Okay. With that, I have no questions. Commissioners, do you have any?
I do not. Thank you.
None for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Yes, Siggy Johnson with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. This applicant completed the ONS community process. Our office hosted an abutters meeting on November 13th, at which no concerns were raised. The applicant has met with the Neighborhood Association of the Back Bay and secured their non-opposition. With that background, our office defers judgment to the board. Thank you.
Thank you. And I do see Conrad Armstrong's hand raised. Mr. Armstrong, you may please provide your testimony.
I'm Conrad Armstrong from 439 Marble Street, just confirming the applicant did meet with the Neighbor Association and we do not oppose this application.
Thank you very much. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? The board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling item number 14, Big Night Venues Boston 5 LLC, located at 186 Tremont Street, holder of a common victular 7-day all alcoholic beverages license, has petitioned to transfer the license and the location from the above to Alston Phase A Hotel TRS Inc., doing business as Atlas Hotel, located at 30 to 40 Western Ave. Mohammed Hashesh, manager, 2 a.m. closing hour. Premise consists of the entire building located at 30 to 40 Western Ave, comprised of 16 floors for the operation of the Atlas Hotel, excluding those portions of the hotel leased to Co-op and AMA, independent operators within the hotel building. Comprised of 119,226 square feet with 1 entrance and 3 exits, outdoor terrace on private property on the 6th floor at 4,044 square feet, including room service to 246 guest rooms, as well as all other common areas of the hotel. Secondly, the applicant has petitioned to change the license type from a restaurant to a hotel. And lastly, has petitioned for the approval of a management agreement between Alston Phase A Hotel TRS Inc. and Highgate Hotels LP. Attorney Dennis Quilty. Attorney Quilty.
Good morning again, Attorney Green, Madam Chair, members of the board. Dennis Quilty, attorney representing the applicant before you this morning. With me is Mohammed Hashesh, who is the proposed manager of record, and I believe Nicholas Filzame, who is representing the property owner, Tishman Spire, with regard to this application. Excuse me. As indicated, the application is to transfer a license to this site, change the classification to inholder, all alc, to create a new Atlas Hotel at this site. This is part of the so-called Harvard development land on the Alston side of the river, which is a very exciting project, including office space, lab, hotel, as in this case, and other uses throughout the area. We, in preparation for coming before you today, we had a meeting with the Alston Civic on October 15th. And with regard to neighborhood services, we were asked to flyer the area, given that we had had a meeting with the Alston Civic Association, which we did. We've had no objections voiced to us as we appear before you this morning. Mr. Hashesh has long experience in hotel industry, with presently for the last 6 years at least as an area manager with Highgate Hotels, which would be the management company if approved. And before that, for 6 years before that, with another hotel group as a general manager. He is a U.S. citizen, a Mass resident. And again, we're happy to take any of your questions here this morning. Thank you.
Thanks, Attorney Coulty. Mr. Hashesh, just the last question. Are you familiar with the rules and regulations of the board, the ABCC, and the laws of the Commonwealth pertaining to the sale and service of alcohol?
Yes.
I have no questions.
And I have no questions as well.
I'm sorry.
None for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Good morning, Siggy Johnson with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. This applicant completed the ONS community process. Our office oversaw distribution of an informational flyer to abutters. All parcels in the abutters radius are owned by Harvard University. The flyering solicited no comments to our office. The applicant met with the Alston Civic Association, which has sent our office a letter of support. That background, we defer judgment to the board. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
And calling item number 15, Lord Hobo Dry Dock LLC, doing business as Lord Hobo, located at 2 Dry Dock Ave, has applied for a Section 19C Farmer Brewery pouring license to be exercised on the above. The Farmer Brewery pouring premise totals 8,580 square feet, consists of one large room measuring 3,580 square feet on the first floor, with seating areas and bar, kitchen, restrooms, and storage space, with 2 entrances and 3 means of egress, and an outdoor annual 4-season patio totaling 5,000 square feet on private property with a closing hour of 12 a.m. Manager Taylor Lawler, interior closing hour 1 a.m. Attorney Tyler Hensler. Attorney Hensler.
Thank you, Attorney Green. Good morning, Madam Chair, members of the board. Tyler Hensler on behalf of Lord Hobo Dry Dock LLC. Again, here for a new Farmer Brewery pouring license application. Joining me is the manager of record, Taylor Lawler, as well as Kate Ballinger and Jonathan Monnier, Jim Coughlin, and Tom Madden from the Lord Hobo team. Lord Hobo Dry Dock LLC has operated at this same location a 19D pub brewery and a Section 12 on-premise license at the 2 Dry Dock Ave location for several years. The applicant wishes with this application to convert these licenses instead to a farmer brewery license at the state level and a farmer brewery pouring license at the local level. We have received special permission from the ABCC to file these applications while there is still a Section 12 license held by the applicant in order to minimize any downtime in the switchover. But there has been a transfer application for that Section 12 license filed, which the board heard in September or August. The farmer brewery pouring area is exactly the same area covered by the Section 12 license that this farmer brewery pouring license will replace. It includes the indoor tap room and the outdoor patio. This will therefore be as low impact a change that can be made. Essentially, we're changing the menu from all alcohol to just beer under the farmer brewery license. No other changes are contemplated with this application. The public need for a license at this location is well established. Again, Section 12 all alcoholic beverages license has existed here at this location for several years, and they are converting to the farmer brewery pouring with this application and will therefore just be serving beer. The character and fitness of the applicant is also good. They have they're owned 100% by the Lord Hobo Brewing Company, headquartered in Woburn, who are responsible and experienced operators. Finally, the manager of record is Taylor Lawler. Taylor is a U.S. citizen, a Massachusetts resident. She's familiar with the rules and regulations related to the sale and service of alcohol, and she has experience in the industry as she's worked at this location for several years, as well as other licensed premises. With that, we're happy to take any questions. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for joining us. With that, I don't have any questions. Commissioners?
None for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives? Yes, Ashley, you may please provide your testimony.
Thank you, Attorney Green, Madam Chair, and members of the board. This is Ashley Levy from Counselor Flynn's office. Counselor Flynn would like to go on record in support. Thank you.
Thank you. Samantha, you may also provide your testimony.
Hi there. I apologize for speaking out of turn. Samantha Courage from Counselor Durkin's office. I'm having signal problems within our big brutalist building today. But I just wanted to come back and say that the counselor's in strong support of both 226 Newbury and Main Street. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Seeing none, the board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Those are all the items before the board this morning. The board is set to vote tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Notice has been posted to the city's website. That will adjourn this hearing. Thank you all and enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks.